You know, when I come to do these reviews, there's nothing I love more than a nice little blurb, a concise plotline where you can boil it down to a few lines and just be like, this is the movie. When it comes to Guy Ritchie's Snatch, there is so many moving parts, there is so many stories going on at once that it's really hard to boil it down. I would say that we follow the main character of Jason Statham, who plays Turkish here, a underground boxing promoter trying to just make ends meet, when he gets stuck in with a gangster by mistake. Something happens that leads him into that. Of course, there is also a diamond heist that happened. Why wouldn't there be? Involving Benicio del Toro as Freddy Four Fingers, who steals this gigantic diamond that becomes part of the main story as people are trying to track that down. We have Turkish the boxer trying to get a pikey in the form of Brad Pitt to box for him in a fight where he desperately needs him. They get murder, you get mayhem, you get Russians, you get Vinnie Jones killing people, you get Madonna songs which are strangely ill-fitting for the movie. And I just need a break just from that plotline, and that basically just started shouting words at the end of that. It was hard to really bring it all together, but within this movie you get a plethora of wonderful characters. Everybody is individual, has their own voice, is unique and is fun to spend time with. Even the most inept of characters is fun just to see them trying to cope. There is a wicked sense of humour that runs throughout this movie that just cheers me up, whether it be the indecipherable pikeys or whether it be the guys who are trapped in a bookies because they didn't realise the door was a pull rather than a push. It has all these kind of fun elements and everything just moves. The editing, the speed, the fast cutting, the camera movements, the way everything just ties together. The look of the movie is unique and fantastic, and you really see a jump in the director in the form from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels with a similar kind of character base and story into Snatch. He jumps exponentially. He seems to know exactly what he wants to do, and he does it with aplomb. You see him really add a little bit of artistic touches as well. There's a moment later on where Brad Pitt is in a boxing match and he gets uppercut, and as he falls to the canvas it's into water, and it's a nice kind of visual. It's unique, it's different, and you kind of understand what the director's saying with those kind of elements. He really is trying something a little bit different. How they keep all the characters balanced is just a magic trick. Having so many different people doing so many different subplots and yet managing to bring them all together at the end is just wonderfully done. You know, the way that they've focused the main characters down to just a few rather than the many at the start, and then populating this world with realistic sub-characters. Even people who are only there for a scene, like Ewan Bremner, are just wonderful. They're different, they feel like a fully formed character, and it's just so wonderfully staged. You get a mix of good American actors as well as British actors. It has nods and winks to the original movie, like Lock, Stock, when you see Vinnie Jones' character, how he leaves Lock, Stock and how he's introduced within this movie, even though it's a different character. It's stylised, it's fun, it's in your face, energetic, enigmatic and just plain wonderful. I'd almost forgotten how good Snatch was. It was a movie that I watched lots way back in the 2000s. I love all the characters that are in here. I love Stephen Graham's little side character who is almost forgotten about amongst the rest of this cast, but who gives a wonderful performance. Everybody does, really, even the dog. I could go on and on about Snatch forever because I think it's just a terrifically staged movie. It's one that probably shouldn't work as well as it does, but it does, and it could well be Guy Ritchie's best movie to date. I'd love to know your thoughts on Snatch if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix UK. You need to go and check it out as quick as possible. I want to know your thoughts on the movie. Let me know in the comment box, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.